It's nice to see out-of-towners drinking responsibly.
I didn't earlier.
Thank you.
That's why we're here now.
We're all having a good time. We enjoy ourselves. We got a lovely climate, and we see people from all over the world.
Fun time, the first time here.
Is it really?
Yeah, we're from Delaware.
My first time here was in the early 70s, and it was dirt streets then. And we came down, my wife and I, from Wyoming 3 years ago. We were going to spend the winter. She was on COPD spray and a walker. 45 days later, we're out dancing and singing karaoke, so we just stayed for her.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I've been everywhere except South America, and I greet the people in their language, and they love it.
Yeah.
And so I live here, so I'm just promoting the community, and I love the history here.
Yeah, it's really
phenomenal.
It's great. Thank you.
You bet.
What's your name?
Johnny One Dog.
Wow. And we have some great root beer, huh?
Yes, you do.
Sarsaparilla. Tell
Yes,
us
you
about
do.
sarsaparilla.
Oh, you.
We don't know much about sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla I have comes from like mid 1700s, and in the West, this was made locally, so there's no mass production or anything. So every different community would make their own.
Okay.
They could get their hands on some spices like real sugar, real vanilla. They could get a little ginger. They could get a little licorice. And they would make it up and put it in barrels. And they'd take one barrel to the saloon and one to the general store. Little kids would pick up a whiskey bottle and take it to the store, and they'd fill it for them. So it kind of became the soft drink of the West. So that's what sarsaparilla is. And I've been here like 10 years, and this is kind of like what would have been a local recipe.
Did you make this?
No,
Okay.
I have it microbrewed for me,
Wow.
okay, because I'm selling like 50,000 bottles a year out of here, so, but that's the story. 50,000 a year.
All right.
Nice.
We'll try them out.
What about these two cowboys here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah?
I use the pliers. Cowboys used to bite a bone.
Here we go. Let's give it a try.
So if you like root beer, you're just gonna fall in love with this.
Give it a try.
This is good.
Taste it.
Oh, I know I like it. I've had it before.
This kind, gotta remember,
Oh, wow.
there's no such thing as two
This
same
is good.
recipes.
Yeah.
That's really good. Very yummy.
$10.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually very fair.
And
Alright.
you can't get these anywhere else in the world, naturally. Nice to see out-of-towners drinking responsibly.
I didn't earlier.
Thank you.
That's why we're here now.
Okay.
It's not what mine
That's
sounds
the
like.
reenactment of the shootout at the OK Corral.
That's gotta get
What's
old.
that?
364 days a year, 3
Molly.
times a day. Come here, Molly. Hey.
Come on up again. Hi, sweet.
Spurs.
You are sweet. Very sweet. Thanks for coming up.
General store up here, and they had a big display of Sioux City sarsaparilla. And I kept walking by. I've never done anything like this. I kept walking by, and I thought something's just not right. Tombstone's way more famous than Sioux City.
That it is.
I said they need their own sarsaparilla. So this goes on, and I kept thinking, and I came back here, and I would draw out labels, okay? Draw out cartons, but then I needed somebody to make the... And I followed some ads and stuff and had people send me some samples. And this one company sent me a sample, a couple cases. And I handed it out to friends. And there's this one particular sample that they just went nuts over. So I said, that's it.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Let them decide.
Yeah.
And I had enough money that I could order labels for one pallet. And of course, they weren't going to label a pallet for me, okay?
You did it by hand, didn't you?
Yes. And I had the labels made like 1/8 of an inch bigger,
Yeah.
okay? So I could label over their label.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I told them
No, I've seen
they could
seen
care
this
that.
done.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I rented this little, this used to be the wagon repair shop for the Wells Fargo Express Company.
I
Just
know the
an
history
empty-
of Wells Fargo, so
Yeah.
yes.
Empty building here.
Wow.
Sat here empty for 30 years. So I rented the front part of it, and I had the pallet delivered, and then I sat inside here and was doing the labels. And I would walk downtown after I got 2 or 3 cases done, and my first customer was the smoke shop down here. And they've been my customer for 10 years. I have 20 customers here, 20 accounts.
Oh, great.
And, but the Johnny One Dog,
That's good.
walking back and forth uptown every day, there's a little bar over here called the Four Deuces, sits right on the corner.
Yep.
And there would be somebody available who would sit on the porch, you know, when I was new here, they'd say, well, who is that guy? I see him walking downtown, 3 or 4 times a day. And they said, well, that's John, that's his dog. I said, okay. He said he lives down there, and he's, so all right. So this keeps going and going, and pretty soon there was a gal standing up there on the porch having a beer. Same guy was sitting down there, and he'd had a few. And the woman said, well, who is this guy? Who is this guy? I see him all the time. And the guy said, why hell? He said, that's Johnny One Dog. And it stuck.
I love it.
So nobody in
It's
town
boring.
knows of me by my real name, okay? Well, the bank does and everybody does.
Oh, yeah.
But that's how that came about.
That's great. I love the
That's a
story.
great story.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
True.
True. Quick question. Where is the best place to get a cool hat?
A cool hat.
Not just any hat, but, you know, cowboy hat.
You understand that there was a time in our history here where a hat was a very, very important part of a guy's wardrobe. And because of and what his hat was, you could pretty much tell his occupation, what he did for a
By
living.
his hat.
Right.
Okay. And that brought about the deals about hat crowns, and which nobody knows anything about today. You happen to be talking to a man that has over 40 hats.
Wow.
And nothing is under 3 digits, so.
No.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
You see the inside? That's an old Stetson poster.
Wow.
And that tells you something there because it's the tall crown hat.
Right.
Yes.
I noticed
This
that.
is a tall crown hat,
I see that.
but I've punched it down,
Yeah.
okay? But this is what they call a high 7.5. And this is a, what the hell is it? Resistol. It's
Okay.
like a $300 hat.
Wow.
So anyway,
If we're not looking to spend $300.
no, but here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're not going to find any, one store here might carry something like this.
Right.
This
Okay.
is touristy,
This is
so that's why we're trying
Yes,
to avoid
yes.
that.
Didn't really want
What I'm
tourists
saying,
to, but-
well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, the biggest inventory of hats in this store is going to be in this town. It's going to be in a store called Bronco,
Oh,
and it's between
I thought I saw that.
4th and 5th on Allen Street. Okay,
Got it. Thank you.
and they're going to have the one, and then further down there'll be Russell, but Russell's going to be a Stetson. They're going to have different prices, but they're also going to have these two.
Ooh,
We went into Russell.
we did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We
Okay.
didn't go into Bronco.
No.
All right.
But Bronco is going to have the biggest inventory of Western wear, period, here in this town.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
About A man's word is his bond about...
But it's just kind of true because this is old school up here.
I love it.
Yeah.
But too many people don't know that.
And old school is like what I'm saying. You move in up here, and I've been here 10 years. You know, and people look at you and they learn your mettle. They learn whether you got sand or not. They don't make quick judgments. It just takes time.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's awesome.
Don't have to be cold, does it?
No.
No, because we're taking this one with us. So save that utility bill.
Your money. Right.
There are things. I told you I've been here 10 years, and it's kind of a one-man operation because everything I wanted to do was to do everything on my own. I didn't want to have root beer floats and meet the government, okay? So these come straight from a place that bottles it and everything, so all I do is this. Come out here every day.
You do.
I've walked this town, the boardwalk, you know, because this is history.
It
A lot
is
of
very
people
much so.
think
It's
it's
real.
Yeah.
It's real.
It is fun.
And I've walked this boardwalk every morning with sunup with the dog for 10 years. I have never missed a day. Never.
Good for you.
That's cool.
And it's out of respect because this is real. And the people and the things and the events that have happened here, I still get goosebumps in the mornings when I walk. It's not that I see things or anything, but I swear I hear like whispers from the past. Okay?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of history here.
Oh yeah.
A lot of whispers.
Very cool.
Love it.